It seems that the further along we go on this timeline of humanity, the progressive crowd tries to transcend reality more and more. And I say it a lot, nature is not politically correct. Nature does not conform to the progressive reimagination of reality. Men are visual creatures. Men are drawn to the female body, and men were created this way. This feature in men incentivizes procreation.
Triggered because yesterday I went to Costco and I was wearing a tank top, and literally like so many men were staring at my boobs. My mom even noticed, and she was like, geez, sweetie, like maybe you should like wear not such a revealing top. Or men could just not be freaks. I just am I have boobs and I'm existing. I'm not wearing a top to like, if I had no boobs then it wouldn't have been a problem. Then the freaking weirdo on the walk today, then I tell my dad and he's like, well, like maybe you should wear a t-shirt. It's such an impossible ask for a man to just not be a freak. Like that would be just so insane to even say like, oh, well, if only the men would change and not be freaks. No, you actually need to just wear more clothing because men are freaks. I hate a man. Let me wear a long sleeve top just so you're not like distracted by my boobs. They still actually would be. It literally doesn't matter.
This is how far gone feminists are. A man being attracted to a woman and her breasts is not a moral flaw. It's just reality. It's how we were made, right? And of course, women don't understand this reaction. They've never felt it. And, you know, the more they hate men, the less interested they are in understanding it. And this woman and other women like her are control freaks. They want to control everyone around them, but they refuse to control the only thing they really can. And we can't really be surprised that, you know, the control they refuse to exercise is the one that coincides with personal responsibility. I have the right and freedom of movement, including my eyes, no matter what feminist shouts at me. If I'm going about my day and I see a woman's breasts pretty much completely revealed, except for their areolas, you can pretty much guarantee I'm going to look. Now, some days, you know, I might set out to avert my eyes and avoid lusting, but you know, that takes a conscious effort on my part. If I leave it up to my instincts and my reflexes and my subconscious, I'm going to look. Now, I'm not going to stare and I'm not going to linger. But I guarantee women like this conflate men staring with a high quantity of men looking or glancing, right? And it's like people in general already like to people watch. This is a man thing. This is a woman thing. We're fascinated by other people. But you combine that with revealing clothing and literally showing more skin. I mean, of course it's going to happen. Of course it's going to happen. And again, it's just progressive thinking, trying to transcend reality. And ultimately, it's pretty juvenile, right? Why don't you grow up and accept that, I don't know, you're on planet Earth and the male species is attracted to the female species. Stop whining. If you want fewer eyeballs on you, then yeah, cover up. Oh, but then you wouldn't be getting as much attention, right? And maybe that's really why you don't. Perhaps all that attention kind of makes you feel good. Kind of validates you, drives up your self-esteem a little bit, gives you a little dopamine hit. But yeah, she really should take her parents' advice because, you know, they've got it right. And then also she called men freaks like a bunch of times. But she doesn't seem to know that being a freak would make you unusual. But I would say she's the unusual one here because all of this has been common knowledge for centuries. She's the one spewing the unusual anti-reality nonsense. So, no, men aren't going to stop noticing, and they never will, and pretending they should makes you sound detached from reality. Nature does not care about your fragile feminism.
Here's why, as a lawyer, I will never again date a man making significantly less money than me. And this is gonna ruffle feathers. Here's why. I would love to believe that men are evolved enough to not attach their entire worth to being able to be a provider for a woman. But frankly, unless they've done years, and I mean years, of deconditioning the patriarchy, the programming that we've all been subjected to, it doesn't happen. Even if they think they are okay with it, at the subconscious level, they're really not, because they're like, okay, if I can't provide for her, then what's my value? They don't understand that their value is way greater than that. It's actually just providing safety for a woman to be able to shine to her full potential. So if there are any kings out there that genuinely get it, I see you, I respect you. But
you can't trash the patriarchy and then turn around and hand men a duty that is patriarchal. So men shouldn't tie their value to providing for women. Oh, but unless it's providing safety so that woman can self-actualize. How nice. How nice. His value comes from protecting her while she gets her master's degree. And he gets told that, he's lucky to be a part of it all, to be a part of this journey. How grateful he must be. I mean, do you think this lawyer, boss babe, thinks her value comes from her mere presence alone? I'm thinking so.
Vast majority of men, even the ones that think that they're okay with it, are not. And what will happen to you is, over time, he will, knowingly or not, tank your efforts to succeed and to be more ambitious and all of your goals. And it will take away your sparkle, okay? I've seen this happen time and time again with successful women dating men that don't make as much. At first, they're like this shiny object that's like, ooh, wow, she's so cool, she's so confident, she's so successful. And then over time, they start to resent that same success that they were so attracted to and start to kind of either energetically or like literally do things to impede your further progress. So it could be as simple as like not helping you with something that like they know how to do that could help progress you forward because they don't want you to be more successful. Or it could look like, just like a feeling of like, they say that they support you, but like your gut tells you like, ugh, this guy doesn't actually want me to win. And you have to trust your gut. Your gut never lies to you. So my advice, if you're in something like that, get out of it as quickly as you can, because it's going to take you a while to recover. And ladies who are single and like haven't found a man that's at their level, keep waiting, because trust me, being with the wrong one is so much worse than continuing to be in your own power and your own shine as a single lady. Follow for more tips.
So apparently she's got all these stories of successful women being with these men and it not working out because these men sabotage it. I don't know where she's getting these stories. Maybe these women come to her directly. Maybe she reads them. Not really sure. But I gotta say her examples are very bad. Very bad. So the first one, very vague. She describes a man not doing something for a woman that he knows how to do that could benefit her if he were to do it. Again, very vague. And then the second one, she talks about a feeling, actually. You just get this feeling that he doesn't want you to win. And, it's a gut thing. So trust your gut. So that's the advice. To me, it seems like these are just reasons, vague examples to justify hypergamy. And maybe that gut instinct is what so many women feel. They don't want to date a guy who makes less money than them. As much gender equality they will preach, they can't really do it. Men have been dating women who make less money than them all the time. They still do it. But it just seems like women can't really do it. And so men and women are obviously different. And, again, what does she end it with? The classic trope. Wait. Find a man who meets all those standards. Just stay single until you come across that man. Hold out. You deserve it all. You deserve everything that is and ever could be. Again, do we really need more of that? I think these women already know at this point that they shouldn't settle. It's basically all they've been hearing since they've been alive. But I got to say, it seems that these women are so focused on finding a man who checks all their boxes, they neglect to realize these men have boxes of their own they want checked. So what do you really have going for you? More money a man makes, the more options he has. More money a woman makes, less options she has. Clearly. So what do you have going for yourself? What makes you so great? And don't cite your income. Don't cite your career. You really think that's what men are looking for? Some are, sure, but I don't think most are. So, what you think? You think this guy wants a disagreeable lawyer chick, disagreeable boss babe, who immediately revealed her man hatred? Well, I wish men were evolved enough. Okay. Yeah. And again, I think so many of these women who insist on waiting are eventually going to realize that when they come across a man who finally meets their standards, in that man's eyes, they don't really live up to what they want. And that's a harsh reality that so many women will inevitably run into.